meeting.
The last vote.
All right.
The second to last vote.
Two things I want to address tonight. One is the municipal palace, and two is the budget. Local media told us the administration approached the HCIA 2 months ago to discuss the options for funding. If you dig a little deeper, the firm hired by the city to advise the municipal palace has ties to the HCIA. They're on the approved list of vendors for the HCIA. It's not surprising that the city was looking for a plan B after they realized that they don't have the 6 votes needed to bond. It's a guess, but probably under the advice of those advisors, they were told to approach the HCIA. The 6-vote rule is there to be a check and balance. Don't circumvent democracy. Why is the city putting out survey after survey, roadshow after roadshow, when it doesn't have the votes required to move forward? We're wasting the city's money and resources unless they know something the public doesn't. We need a DPW garage. End of story. Now, all of a sudden, the city's buildings are crumbling. What happened to those in the last 4 years in the current administration? Why was this not addressed? Was it not a hot topic in last year's election? The community did not ask for this municipal palace. Projects of $200 million are supposed to be not hatched in back rooms and rushed to the public. They require transparency and due diligence. This brings me to the dubious financing proposed. The city does realize that pilot money is taxpayer money. The city does realize that selling city real estate is taxpayer money. The city does recognize that issuing a bond is taxpayer money. The public is paying for it no matter what. Don't lie to the people. Shame on those who say it will only cost 30 to 40 million. We are in this situation because the mayor negotiated a lousy land swap. Let's remind the community, some members of this council have given him the right to steal Pogie's land, which, by the way, he's a 100-year member of the community. Now we find ourselves being sold that we desperately need $200 million palace. We've run from saving the waterfront to a $200 million cost. We need a DPW garage. Has our government not learned from the high school referendum? The community is not in favor of large projects thrust upon them. But then again, the mayor and his team supported the referendum, so maybe they didn't learn. Mayor Bala, we deserve better. Now on to the budget. Listening to the budget workshops, all the departments spent less money than budgeted for 2021. This means we did not spend the budgeted amount of $125 million for last year. As an example, the mayor's office, the administration and finance is included in there. They were 9.25% under budget in 2021, and now they ask for $1.93 million in the 2022 budget increase. You have to scratch your head. That's a 29% increase over what was spent in 2021. For color, other departments are asking 9% to 41% increases over their 2021 budget numbers. So the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. How can a budget for 2022 be $131 million under these facts? Yes, we negotiated a union contract that raised employment costs, but remember, we came under the budget in 2021. So the impact is absorbed. What the mayor is not telling you that this hiring spree and the raises for his directors are a substantial part of the increase. Basic financial budgeting. You begin your process from the money spent the year before, not on budgeted amounts. I ask you, our elected officials, to stand up for the taxpayers of Hoboken and fight for a decrease in our taxes, not an increase. The numbers don't lie. We should see a reduction, not an increase of 5.6% on the city's part of the 2022 budget. You are the only ones that can stop the runaway spending of this administration that has enjoyed far too